how are you guys doing? How's your collection? I want to talk about my movie list today, and still about 4 or 5 movies I want, and some of it's going to be on other formats like VHS. There's only one big movie left this summer. Some that have like a big run, like Friday 13th, Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, Part 4, and they're no longer $5 movies. The movies they're no longer $5, $10. The last big movie I want is Solid Night, Deadly Night. I never watched it, and I want to maybe have it in the collection at some point over the summer. And then on the back I have some music. Dolly's Rockstar I picked up. I picked up the new Shania Twain CD. So there's a couple other CDs on the back that I still want. Some rock CDs. Stuff like that I need to go through, and then come winter I should be finished with the list. And there's some karate movies, maybe some older comedy movies I haven't seen yet, and I cannot find them locally, and they're like $10 movies, but they're not available anymore, so you're gonna have to buy them on VHS or on Blu-ray. And Blu-ray, anything is gonna be about $40, $50 if you're gonna buy something, but maybe you can find it locally at flea markets if you get out that far. Our flea markets don't carry stuff like that. They carry the new stuff that comes out, but it's not original, so I don't go to the flea market that often. But sometimes you want to watch a new movie, you can buy it there at the flea market for very cheap, but it's not an original movie, so I don't go to the flea market too often over the summer, but hopefully I'll get out this summer. So we have 2 flea markets. They're indoor flea markets. They're not the outdoor one, where sometimes the people you see, they find movies for 50 cents, $1, and it's like a $30 or $40 movie. We don't have that here, so I'm lucky I can find one or 2 movies over the summer, and that's it. If I go to the Goodwill or some other donation store, if I could find something on a VHS over the summer. Most of it's Disney stuff, so I don't need any more Disney movies, either Western or comedy, and that's all you find. You're not going to find horror movies. People that are starting collecting now are going to have a harder time building their collection, so they're going to have to go into Blu-ray. They're going to have to go into the new movies, not the old ones. And my collection is more based on the old movies, stuff that you would find at Blockbuster. Not really the old Hollywood kind of movies, but just those old movies, old comedy movies, old Western movies. And that's what I look for. I don't look for those other formats or other region movies. It's just a lot of it you cannot find on DVD anymore. So this is my second list, so I'm mostly finished with it now. Solid Night, Deadly Night's the last one. Ghoulies was the last one. Those were the last 2 big ones that cost like $40, $50. So, and plus whatever shipping's on there. So you can pay close to $70, $80 for an old movie. I'm not a seller, so I can't take a $20, $30 movie and go on eBay and sell it. I could, but I don't know that part of selling. I just like collecting and putting it in the collection, and that's what I do. Maybe I don't watch it all the time. I just put it in a certain area where I know where I have older movies. Maybe in a couple of years I could get to it. If I'm really running out of room, and then you're gonna have to cut things down. But if you have space to put in movies, then you should be okay to hold on to your movies you don't know. But if you only got enough room and small space, you're gonna have to start cutting things down. I'm still okay, but VHS is really getting hard to collect because it takes up a lot of space, and some of the movies I need that are available on VHS or they get remade onto Blu-ray, they're not available on DVD anymore. But hopefully I can find a little something over the summer and keep things going, add something here and there. But there's only 1 or 2 movies left on my list, and a couple karate movies that I don't have yet. I'm going to probably buy them on VHS next year. So, and then I'll come into my music at the end of the year, maybe some more Pearl Jam live that I don't have yet that I want, and then end of the year I should be able to start on something else, um, and maybe come into some games, maybe some more Atari, and see how things go from there, or NES. Come next year, and then try to build up on some different movies. I'm not going to other formats. I'm not going into laser discs, some CD discs, whatever other formats that came out with. I did start collecting on records. That's for music. It's not for movies. But movies have other formats. A lot of people tend to go into that for one reason or another. I don't need to have those. I've never seen them. It's something Blockbuster never had. So why start collecting on laser discs? It'd be fun to have something like that, but um, I've never seen them at Goodwill or donation stores. So you're gonna have to pay a lot of money for those as well if you want to go into different formats for movies. I'm fine with DVD and VHS. Plus, I have a little bit of Blu-ray going on, so I don't need to have all the new releases. But once in a while, I'll come into a new release and build something up I don't have. And I'm not gonna have every single zombie movie out there or every single horror movie, but I do try to get to the ones I want to have first. Even though they're costing more money, more on shipping. Hopefully I could get to a few of them this summer and finish my list